Expressing yourself is one of the truest forms of freedom. It's something we shouldn't take for granted. The very opportunity to be yourself should always be celebrated and appreciated. And with your support, we planned an incredible year to gather our community together. And with that, we say, thank you. Thank you for giving a community an opportunity to be itself, to give people an outlet to which they can learn new skills and crafts to better themselves.
Darren steps back to lunge, and I get out of the way. So the key thing is to move the leg so that it doesn't get cut, and swat the sword away. One more time, here we go. Darren comes for me. Whoa! Strike number 3. Strike number 4. And strike number 5. And strike number 5.
Oh yeah.
And 6. The lunge. We might end up here or something, and then we might lock up here. And then it would be a contest of strength. Or, if you're clever, you step out of the way and let him through, and then you square off with him again. And again. Ah, now right here. Ah. Aha. Saw you coming that time. Okay. So we start off like this. She goes, I'm coming. She reaches out. She places her hand open. I grab her arm. She grabs my hair. And then it's, ah, 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 stop it, ah. Okay? If you wanted to use a prosthetic to simulate the swelling, you could. You'd use a silicone-based lump and put it over around the cheekbone into the eye socket where it would swell up. But this is just makeup, and it's easy to do, and it's not expensive, which is key, especially if you're going to work in theater. Just tilt your head back and breathe through your mouth. It gets too intense. This simulates that effect. This is called rigid collodion. So smile for me, and you're gonna have to hold that smile until it's uncomfortable. If I wanted to make the scar bigger and deeper and more traumatic, all I do is put on more coats. I can layer it as many times as I like. The more I layer it, the more skin gets bonded, right?
Just seeing them all neatly sitting there, quiet, ready to work. It was really nice to see that. Like they were all like devoted to learn something new.
Swings, and then you bring it down, and then heavy swings again.
Can I come in?
Just go away.
Line.
Like to see such creativity within these youth, and you know, one of the youth just grabbed a guitar and started singing for us, and one, you know, a few of them have YouTube channels, a few of them are big into sports, and I don't know, there's somewhat, it was just so amazing to be around that atmosphere.
We learned a lot, and we had a lot of fun doing it.
Suddenly, at 3 a.m., I heard a loud noise. I ran downstairs with what I thought was a wooden bat, but was foam pool noodle.
Okay, that was me. No, we don't play. No! Okay, wait for Samurai to get back. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, I cover. I'm still Elvis. That might be confusion. Complete confusion. Oh, good. Very good. Confusion. Like, are we supposed to be here? Okay, neutral. No expressions whatsoever on our face. No expressions. I know, I'm trying not to laugh and smile.
Thank you for helping us connect and form new friendships, and for helping us expand our horizons. Because of you, you have helped many individuals break from their shells and to experience more to life.
1 meteorite, 2 meteorite, 3 meteorite, and you are on fire.
Well, those flowers aren't gonna fill my hunger. You're a real jerk. I don't wanna live with you anymore.
Oh no, I just ruined my chances of survival by sticking things.
And what did you add in?
One world!
We're gonna try that a couple of times just to get our balance. Okay, forward, forward, forward.
And because of you, you have taught us that hard work pays off.
Nihandesa! Nihandesa!
And my eyes swollen shut from a bee sting. And your hair is full of old climbers and hound dogs and bumblebees. Don't you see, Rapunzel? We're perfect for each other.
The prince ran to Rapunzel and bent down on one knee.
Oh, dearest Rapunzel, I'm the prince, and we shall live in my castle together if you marry me.
A prince? Oh my, you are a knight. You're twisted in pink ribbon. Pick! You have the perfect marks on your cheeks. Your tea all over your shirt. Your coat of a dog's slobber.
Very clever and very pretty and very funny and very good at being called. Rapunzel with the long, vibrant hair full of ribbons and bird's nests and climbers and old hound dogs got married and lived happily ever after. The end.
Teaching others about our ways and customs is the very foundation of the Native North American Traveling College. We have traveled to many places in our community and abroad. We have gone to Philadelphia, Toronto, Albany, Lake Placid, and much more.
But there was no picture of them because no one wanted to take a picture of Indian guys with musical instruments not dressed in regalia. So I knew I wanted to make that little story, and then I was watching a documentary on Wayne White. He created Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse, I think it's called. And in the documentary, him and his son made this cardboard head. And I was like, oh, those look weird and cool. I think I could make one, so I decided to make it using that stuff.
Thank you for helping us where we truly needed it the most.
In our ways, when you start learning our teachings, that everything that we have, it all goes back to the creation story. Everything stems from there, so that's how you'll know that if it's right or not. If you hear a certain teaching and you can connect it back to Honda Jiniawa, that's how you know that it's right, that's how you know that it's correct, because all of our teachings come from that time. So, like he was saying about the Hadui, when he came, there's a whole part in the creation story about that. A lot of those songs, they give thanks, just like what we were saying earlier. A lot of the songs are in a language where we're giving thanks to the different things that are on earth. We're giving thanks to the Creator, and the people dance to honor those things. Yeah, but that's really what it's meaning. Same thing as that. You don't disrespect those things because they're here to help us. You know what I mean? It's like you wouldn't be disrespectful to your grandparents. So, since these are the leaders, the women or the girls, they're gonna line up that way, the same direction that they're facing here, and the boys, they're gonna line up the same direction as them here. And we're gonna make 2 lines, kind of like just the dance that we just did. We're gonna do 2 lines that way of men and 2 lines that way of girls. When we're doing this dance, that you be respectful of one another, because there's so many of us. We don't want anybody getting hurt.
It's 2 o'clock now. We're going to head back to our classes. Thank you for coming down.
It's been a long and an incredible year. It wouldn't have happened without your assistance and your belief in us. You gave us a chance to change people's lives and perspectives on us as a community. Thank you. And we hope that you will be a part of our future again.